Week 22, almost done. 2 more weeks to go. Timeline. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO. So for this one, we're just going to ASL sign the letters N, A, T, O. For North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The Korean War. This is not the ASL sign for Korean. The way that it looks on the map is it sticks out from the land. You have North Korea and South Korea. The Korean War, so our normal sign for war. Martin Luther King, so we would just bow like you would to a king. Helps remember that, and it's fun. And the Civil Rights Movement, and we're just going to throw our fist in the air. Jim and Elizabeth Elliot. For this one, we're just going to put our arms out and fly around the room like airplanes. The Antarctic Treaty. So Antarctic, we're just going to do this, because it's cold there. We're not doing the ASL sign for cold, because we used that sign when we actually did the word cold for the Cold War and other things. And this is Antarctic, not cold. So we're just going to do that. And then thumbs up for treaty. The Antarctic Treaty. The Vietnam War. We're going to do the shape of Vietnam like we did Korea. And the shape of Vietnam, it kind of curves on the map. So we're going to go the Vietnam War. U.S. We're going to do our normal U.S. sign. Hand on the heart. U.S. astronauts walk on the moon, and everyone is going to
do a really slow moonwalk.
That's really fun. All right, all together, it looks like this. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador, the Antarctic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. Of course, at the end, we're all going to be standing up and doing our moonwalk. I'm just sitting this time. Then we go over it and do the hand motions and roll the dice. And it says popcorn and quiet. So we would sing it quietly, and we would do it popcorn style, which we keep singing and rolling, and that's timeline. Math. The commutative law for addition states A plus B equals B plus A. The commutative law for multiplication states A times B equals B times A. So we will be singing this, and I will pick 2 kids to come up. So one's going to hold A standing here, the other's going to hold B standing here. For multiplication states, A times B equals, then they will switch places to where B is in the front, B times A. So that's the activity we're going to do for math. And then every time we sing through it, I'll just pick a different 2 kids to come hold the cards and switch places while we sing. And this is what it's sounds like being sung. The commutative law for addition states A plus B equals B plus A. A plus B equals B plus A. The commutative law for multiplication states A times B equals B times A. A times B equals B times A. Okay, that's math. English. A linking verb makes an assertion by joining 2 words. This was week 20, a linking verb, what it is, and I put it to the tune of 16 going on 17. So all the linking verbs that follow that for the continuing weeks are going to be put to that same tune. So that all put together, it's one song. So we'll do the same thing as we were doing before. We will sing the first part just to get everybody started. And then we'll go through the words for the week and then just keep going over them and over them, broken record style. Sounds like this. A linking verb makes an an assertion by joining two words. Feel, become, remain, taste, stop. Feel, become, remain, taste, stop. Feel, become, remain, taste. Okay, and so for this one, we're also going to throw in some actions or some hand motions. So we're just going to go feel. So we're going to do this to our arms for feel, become, remain, and taste. A linking verb makes an assertion by joining two words. Feel, become, remain, taste, stop. Feel, become, remain, taste. And that's English. History. So for history, we're going to use the dice again once we sang it a couple times, and I feel like we have it down. And the shaker. This one has a fun beat, so I'm going to use the shaker to keep the beat. And I am bringing the dice in because the kids like it. They usually ask to use it again in other subjects and not just timeline because it is one of their favorites. So they enjoy it. It's simple. It's easy. And I'm all for simple and effective. So we're going to do that. All right, history. Tell me about British North America Act of 1867. In 1867, the British North America Act in 1867 established the Dominion of Canada. The Canadians gained total independence from Britain in 1982. French is spoken in the province of Quebec. In 1867, the British North America Act. In 1867, established the Dominion of Canada. The Canadians gained total independence from Britain in 1982. French is spoken in the province of Quebec. Okay, so that's how that one is sung, and then we'll roll the dice and do what it says. This one says standing and fly, so we'll fly around the room and sing it. Then we'll roll it again, and it says like a mouse sitting, so we'll sing it again like a mouse while sitting. And that's history. Latin. Fourth declension noun endings. We use lamb as usual with this. Fourth declension noun endings.
Us, ui, ooh. Us, ui, ooh. Us, ui, ooh. Singular for declensions. Us, ibus, us, ibus. Us, ibus, us, ibus. Us, ibus, us, ibus.
So go through it. Everyone's going to take turns with lamb, and because everyone's pretty familiar with this one by now, they'll be taking turns behind the board, which is lots of fun. Science. What are some kinds of weather fronts? Okay, this one is going to be chanted, and we're also going to be using hand motions for this. So cold, we're going to do the actual ASL sign for cold, because that is the word we're saying. So cold. Warm is this. It's just like, it's too warm, so you gotta take it out of your mouth. Or, if it helps you remember, your breath is warm. Okay, so warm. Stationary is, oh no, I forgot what I was doing for that. Oh, stay, that's right. Okay, so for stationary, we're gonna do the ASL sign for stay. Okay, or stay. So, cold, warm, stationary, occluded. For occluded, we're doing the ASL sign stop because, stop. Because occluded is when a cold front overtakes or stops or blocks a warm front. So, occluded. Science, chanted with hand motions. What are some kinds of weather fronts? Some kinds of weather fronts are cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. What are some kinds of weather fronts? Some kinds of weather fronts are cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Cold, warm, stationary, occluded. Okay, that's science. Geography. South America West. This is put to the tune of Macarena. And it goes from top to bottom as it says in the song. So this is what that sounds like and looks like. South America West, top to bottom, Venezuela, Colombia on the top. Little Ecuador, Peru, squished by Bolivia. Long and skinny, Chile. Okay, a little slower. South America West, top to bottom, Venezuela and Colombia on the top. Little Ecuador, Peru, squished by Bolivia. Long and skinny, Chile. Okay, again, normal. South America West, top to bottom, Venezuela and Colombia on the top. Little Ecuador, Peru, squished by Bolivia. Long and skinny, Chile. And those are the countries, South America West. All right, and that's week 22. Hope that helps. Let's try that again. That light is right in my face. Okay. What are some kinds of weather fronts? Oh gosh, I just lost it. Why? I always do this on science. Why do I always blank out on science?